Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about how you can take advantage of the enhancement campaign right now in order to get all of your golden Primm swords and golden Primm armors to enhancement level 100 for a fraction of the original cost. Alright, as usual, I will start off with the TLDR so that you guys get the information immediately, but I will showcase how to do it as well in case you're still confused after the TLDR. So basically what you're going to do at the very beginning is you're actually going to buy one of the golden Primm swords from the seasonal shop. It's important you do that because the sword that you buy from the seasonal shop is fully limit broken up to level 100. Now once you have one of these golden Primm swords, you're going to feed 56 regular Primm swords that you can exchange with Indamios into this golden Primm sword. The reason why you need to feed 56 golden Primm swords into your existing golden Primm sword is because there is an enhancement bonus when you feed the same items into each other. Once you've fed 56 of these golden Primm swords into the original plus 60 golden Primm sword that you got from the event shop, it will be enhancement level 77.5. Then you're going to feed that golden Primm sword into another one that you buy from the seasonal shop, and that will boost it all the way to 86.7. Then you do that one more time and it'll get it all the way to plus 100. That is the TLDR. It works the exact same way with the golden Primm armors as well. So that's exactly what you're going to be doing with all of your golden Primm sword 2s as well as your golden Primm armor 2s. Earlier I just said golden Primm sword, but I actually meant golden Primm sword 2 in case you guys were a little bit confused. But basically what's going to happen at the end of the day is you'll be converting your 80 golden Primm swords 2, which are currently enhancement level 60, into 26 golden Primm swords at plus 100. And the same thing with your golden Primm armors, you're going to turn the 30 golden Primm armors at plus 60. You're going to turn that into 10 golden Primm armors 2 at plus 100. And that will save you a metric butt ton of money, especially when January rolls around, when we get our new 14-star weapon, which literally comes out next week. And on top of that, we also get our new armors in January, which is where the golden Primm armors will become useful. Because if you're like me and you're still using the Exegul armors, or even if you're using the Dechem armors, in January we will need to upgrade to the Forshka armors, which of course will be able to evolve into the new armors when those become available. Alright, for those who are still confused, don't worry, I'm going to showcase how to do everything step by step. I'm going to show you how to do it with the golden Primm sword 2 first, and then right after that I'll show you how to do it with the golden Primm armor 2. That way you'll know how to do each one. So at the very beginning we're going to buy one golden Primm sword 2. Alright, that's going to be very simple. We bought that from the seasonal shop. Now again, the reason why it's very important that you buy the one from the seasonal shop is because, as we can see right here, it does go all the way to enhancement plus 100. It's fully limit broken. Now that we've gotten this golden Primm sword, we're going to head over to the item lab over here, go to exchange enhancement materials, other enhancement materials, and right here there is the normal golden Primm sword. This you can exchange for grinders or with Indamios. We're going to be exchanging it for Indamios, and as you can see, these are not limit broken. These only go up to enhancement level 50, which is why we're going to be using these as fodder. So as you can see here, we can exchange one Indamio for one golden Primm sword. We're simply just going to hold down the arrow key until we get 56 golden Primm swords. As we can see right here, the number is just going up. We're just waiting until we get 56 of them. All right, there we go. 56 golden Primm swords. Proceed to review. Yes, we do want 56 golden Primm swords in exchange for 56 Indamios. And confirm. Done. All right, once that is complete, we're going to go to item enhancement. We're going to go to our weapons, and we're going to make sure that's under inventory. As you can see, we've got one golden Primm sword that says max 100, and all of the others are max 50. For our base item, we will be clicking on the one that says max 100, and then you're going to notice a lot of items may be grayed out. It is because it automatically goes from select from all items in possession. We need to change that to inventory because we put everything in our inventory. As you can see here, all the golden Primm swords that we just exchanged with our Indamios show up here. For those who are confused on why we're still using golden Primm sword 2s instead of just regular Indamios, is because Indamio only gives 100,000 EXP versus golden Primm swords, which gives 151,000 EXP. This is because you're feeding the same exact items into each other. So if you feed a golden Primm sword 2 into another golden Primm sword 2, they gain this enhancement bonus versus Indamios, which do not gain this bonus. So that is the main difference, and this is what is actually going to be saving you a lot of money, because you don't need to feed as many items into each other. Now, do keep in mind that you can only feed up to 10 golden Primm swords into each other at any given time. As you can see, when I try to feed the 11th one, it says no more items can be selected. So now we do confirm, and then we don't need to use an N enhanced success rate plus 100% because of the boost campaign that we have right now, which gives us the 100% boost. And we're just going to select yes, and boom, we get a great success. And you're just going to do that again, select the 100, make sure you're in inventory, select another 10 golden Primm swords too, and then you're just going to keep doing this until you finish all 56 golden Primm swords too, which are in your inventory. And there we go, we have a golden Primm sword at enhancement level 77.5. For those who are confused on where the 0.5 is, it's simply this green bar. When you go to the second page, you're going to see this green bar is like halfway there. It doesn't really matter, just make sure that you feed 56 golden Primm swords into this and you'll be set. All right, now that we have our golden Primm sword at 77.5, we're going to purchase another 2 golden Primm swords from the seasonal shop. We're going to head here, go to the very bottom, and we're just going to buy 2 of them. Buy, confirm. Once that is done, we're going to head over to item enhancement again, and you're going to click on one of the golden Primm swords at enhancement plus 60. Again, you have to sort this by inventory. You're going to see there is the plus 77. You're going to feed the plus 77 golden Primm sword into the plus 60, and you can see it boosts it all the way to 86, which is perfect. We're going to do confirm, and because there's a great success, we're just going to say yes. And boom, done. It gets it all the way to plus 86. Now we're going to do the same thing for the base item. We're going to select the plus 60, and then we're going to feed the plus 86 into it. And look at that. It gets it all the way from enhancement level 60 to 100. Confirm, and you're done. All right. So there you go. Now you have a golden Primm sword at plus 100. So when you do get your 14-star rarity weapon and you need to fully enhance it, you're going to be able to do it with just 2 of these golden Primm swords plus 100, which will save you a metric butt ton of money. Now that you're done with this, you can just simply lock it and just put it away into your storage so that when you do need to enhance them, you can take them out. However, we are not done yet because I need to show you how to do it with the armors. It's the exact same thing. We're going to purchase 1 golden Primm armor to begin with, and then again we go to the item lab, exchange enhancement materials, other enhancement materials, and you can see here there is the golden Primm armor 2. We're going to click on this. We're going to select the second option because we'll exchange indamios for it, and then once again we're simply going to hold down our arrow key on the keyboard or your D-pad, and you're simply going to hold it down until we get 56 of these golden Primm armor 2s. And there we go, 56 indamios for 56 golden Primm armor 2s. Proceed, yes, boom. So now when you look at my inventory, you can see I've got a bunch of golden Primm armor 2s in my inventory. We're going to head over to item enhancement. We're going to go to our armor tab right here. We're going to click on our golden Primm armor plus 60, and then again we're going to go to inventory, and then here are all of the golden Primm armors that we just redeemed with indamios. The same reason applies over here. You can see it's 151,000 exp because we're feeding golden Primm armor 2s into golden Primm armor 2s, versus if I used regular indamios, it would only be 100,000 exp. So the same thing over here, we're going to just feed all 56 of these golden Primm armor 2s into the plus 60 golden Primm armor 2. All right, once you have your golden Primm armor 2 at plus 77.5, again, we're going to head back to the seasonal shop and we're going to buy 2 more golden Primm armor 2s. Again, head to the very bottom and 1, 2, wabam, complete. Then we're going to head back to the item lab, go to item enhancement, select the plus 60 golden Primm armor 2, doesn't matter which one you select, and then you're going to go to inventory again, and you're going to feed the plus 77 into it, do confirm, and yes. Now you have a plus 86. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to click on the plus 60. You're going to feed the plus 86 into it, and boom, it raises it all the way to plus 100. And there you go. Now you have a golden Primm armor at plus 100. If you have 2 of those, you'll be able to max out your Forge Cut armor from 0 all the way to plus 100 in simply 2 golden Primm armor 2s, and that will also save you a ton of money. Just make sure that before you start enhancing your Forge Cut armors or your 14-star rarity weapon, that you do limit break it all the way to plus 100 before you enhance it with the golden Primm sword 2 or the golden Primm armor 2, or else yeah, it won't be able to boost it all the way to plus 100 as you will be capped. Alright, now that you know how to do that, please make sure that you go through all of your golden Primm sword 2s as well as your golden Primm armor 2s from the seasonal shop do this as soon as possible. Please do not save it to the last day. I do it every single time, every single seasonal event, and I regret it every single time as I'm sitting there for hours on end trying to do all of this last minute. It's a very stressful procedure if you try to rush everything. Just take your time, maybe do like 2 or 3 a day and just spread it across several weeks, and that way you'll be able to do it stress-free. However, I need to address the elephant in the room right now, and that is of course the Dechem armors as well as the Epithet weapons. A lot of people are like, Kero, these weapons are so good, why do I even need to upgrade? Why do I need these golden Primm armors? Why do I need augments? Why do I need to even farm at all? There's no reason for me to play the game because I don't need to farm for best in slot since I'm literally given almost best in slot for doing absolutely nothing. And you are absolutely correct. You do not need to farm for best in slot if you don't want to, and you can just use the free gear that they give you and do all the content currently available in the game. This even includes the dual quests, by the way. If you want to do all of the new dual quests over here, which is of course the Planetfall Strike, let's say that you want to do stages 1 to 6, all of them, you can do it with all the free gear that they gave you, and you'll be perfectly fine. It'll actually be very easy. So this is what I mean by the elephant in the room. Sega is being really generous in the sense that they're just giving everyone like almost best in slot, and it's definitely discouraged a lot of people from going to best in slot anymore, because I know plenty of people who have spent tens of millions of meseta to finally get best in slot, only to find out that their work is kind of null and void because the free gear is basically best in slot. It's almost best in slot. It's not quite there, but it's pretty close to it already. And on top of that, we are constantly getting new gear. So like the 14-star rarity weapons are coming next week, but we just got the Legend 3 weapons. And so a lot of people, myself included, are gonna be skipping the Legend 3 weapons. We're gonna jump straight to the 14-star rarity weapons. And then on January 7th, we're getting new armors. I'm still using the Execute armors. I haven't even upgraded to the Forshka armors, and we're getting new armors again. So it's like, okay, wow. So the pacing is incredibly fast, and it's really hard for a lot of normal players or casual players to actually keep up with this insane gear grind, which is a little bit unfortunate. I don't really know what Sega's grand plan is over here. It seems like we are rushing to the end game at like neck-breaking pace. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But if you're a casual gamer and you don't play this game every single day and you don't care about the gear chase all the time, just use the free armors. I would still recommend you guys to do the Golden Primm Sword 2 as well as the Golden Primm Armor 2 trick that I just taught you just now. Simply because it will save you a lot of money in the long run in case you do need to enhance anything. And on top of all of that, you literally get all the materials for free from the seasonal shop, so you are saving yourself a metric butt ton of money with the enhancement campaign and the seasonal shop. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is, of course, to just have fun. Do whatever you want to have fun in NGS, whether it be fashion, whether it be setting up your creative spaces, whether it be grinding for gear, whether it be making money, you know, just have fun. And if you're not having fun, it's perfectly fine to take a break and play another game, because NGS has always been a very easy game to catch up. I know a lot of people who have returned to the game who haven't played the game for years, and they're able to catch up to like our current gear in pretty much like less than 3 days. They basically just play the story, they get all the free gear, they put that on, and they're pretty much caught up. So you don't need to stress out. There's no real FOMO. The only time there is actual FOMO is for fashion pieces. Whenever we get collaborations, those are the pieces that you might want to pay a little bit of attention to. We currently have the PSO2 ES collaboration. You know, we've got a lot of swimsuits and stuff like that. If you do like that type of fashion, it would be a good idea to try to pick those up as soon as possible. You could always gear up later. So you just use the free gear, farm up as much money as you can, and then use that money to buy your swimsuits or your cosmetic goods and all of that stuff for now.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.